Tower Guard shall take up the call. The Lords of Gondor have returned.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lords of Gondor. I'm Eric.
I'm Jeff.
And this is Season 3, Episode 5, Nightmare, the Druid and Forest, the second AP in the cycle. And I really like this quest. Not so much because it's like super fun to play, but they swing for the fences with the theme here. And this quest feels very unique. And it feels like you're in a particularly sort of odd and curious place nestled within Middle Earth. I think they really have a slam dunk here in that regard. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, I think it's good at representing. You go into a place with a fixed number of resources, and you're kind of cut off from the the outside world. So the resources you go in is what you're stuck with.
Yeah, you've got what you bring, and you are out of your element, and you pay the price for it pretty quickly, both figuratively and literally, I would say, in this quest. This is an interesting quest in that I think this is one where, and folks will often say that nightmare mode doesn't always mean they just make the quest ridiculously harder, but they change them sometimes, they make them different, sometimes they sort of smooth over some especially rougher early mechanics. I think that's certainly true for this quest. This quest in Nightmare mode might as well be an entirely new quest. It's so different from the standard mode version of this quest. And I think Nightmare is much, much better. I think it's a marked improvement in both playability and fun, in my opinion.
Right, I agree. I think the sad part is this is the only quest where Denethor doesn't have an ability, doesn't have his first ability.
Yeah, so interestingly, in Nightmare mode, you start with a staged Garden of Poisons as part of the quest setup. And then once Garden of Poisons is in play, heroes cannot gain resources from card effects.
They take both his abilities.
Yeah, so he can neither get his setup resources nor can he pass them. Interestingly, so if you follow sort of the more convoluted or nuanced rules discussions in the game, when the contracts were releasing in the final Vengeance of Mordor cycle, Caleb ultimately made a ruling in response to the Grey Wanderer contract that because there was this concern of what if somebody picks a guarded attachment in the contract setup and there's no encounter deck yet, what would they do? Would they get a free guarded card? So in response to that, it was sort of explicitly ruled that all player card setup effects move from step 2 in setup all the way to step 7 in setup after quest setup effects.
Wait, all of them?
And so it's sort of a controversial ruling, I guess, in some regard. I really don't like it for a variety of reasons. I mean, one, there had been sort of years-long precedence that cards like Thurindir, the Druadan hero, grabs his quest, in step 2. His side quest he fishes from the deck. And even the rule book for the Shadow in the East cycle, which comes out, a couple months effectively before the Grey Wanderer contract, that rulebook very explicitly says that you grab the One Ring and a master card that it fishes from your deck sort of in step 2. I mean, it's like explicitly spelled out there in the text. So it's really an errata to a lot of long-standing precedents and also to the very rules of the One Ring, which are in that same book from that same cycle. I also think it's kind of clunky because now, like when you build like a Messenger of the King deck or a Grey Wanderer deck, if there's one particular card you want to fish out and set up, you need to run multiple copies because if you happen to draw it in your starting hand, you can no longer go get that card. They have some kind of fallback option. So it also means you shuffle your deck, you draw your starting hand, you do all that. Then after you've just shuffled your deck, you have to sort of pointlessly go back in and search it again, find the cards you want and reshuffle. It just kind of clunky to me. It's not very elegant.
Are you telling me that Denethor his setup supposed to be after every single quest setup?
Yeah, I think so. Right? Because they moved all player card effects to step 7 based on that new ruling, I believe.
Are you sure? That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think in practice 99% of the time it doesn't affect anything. But this is one of those rare times where it actually will. So because Garden of Poisons is going to set up now before Denethor's hero setup effect,
the Nightmare card takes out his first ability, and Garden of Poisons takes out his second one.
Yeah.
Because you add resources to each hero's resource pool until each hero has 5 resources.
Correct. Oh, that's true. So it wouldn't even matter because even if he got his 2 before setup, This part
That's what
would
I'm
only
saying.
add 3 to him. He only has 2. Oh, I see. Yes, it doesn't really matter. And then, so here's another case where, wow, another one of the 99% doesn't really matter. Good catch. Yeah, this is a fun quest to have Bonds of Friendship, because normally you start this quest with 15 resources. We'll be starting it with 20, which is pretty darn nice. So that's good. This is a quest where in standard mode, Bonds of Friendship I think becomes a pretty big liability, because once your heroes are out of resources, a lot of the enemy and encounter cards get bonuses for every hero without a resource. So when you've got 8, heroes and no one has any money, and you're suddenly adding like archery +8 to people. We'll still face that potential issue, but not as immediately as in standard mode. This quest is kind of famous because if you play this quest, it does not scale up well in multiplayer. So if you play this in standard mode in 4-player, like within a round or 2, you're going to be facing sometimes 30 or 40 archery from the encounter deck, which is just sort of, notoriously difficult to survive.
Who was our enemy? It was the Hand of Castamere, right?
Yeah, the Hand of Castamere. He is retreated, or at least I don't remember. Did he retreat, or did his agents retreat into the Druadan Forest to try and escape our pursuit?
The leader of the underworld cabal from Minas Tirith has fled with his remaining henchmen. You have followed his trail to the Druadan Forest, hoping to bring the nameless villain to justice.
Gotcha. So I think like the Hand of Castamere was like a lieutenant. He was high up in the order, but he wasn't the top. We're chasing the top still. We're chasing them into the Druadan Forest, and we are going to regret that decision quickly.
I think he's like a political opponent of Denethor, and Denethor's like, I can't have any of that.
Right, yeah. There'll be no usurping to my steward's chair.
Now, the Hand of Castamere was like a shady, seemed more like a black market kind of a guy. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't like the sort of economic stranglehold, monopoly, I'm sure, that Denethor wielded over Gondorian income. And this is kind of cool. So this quest will also fit. So to sort of spoil the end of this quest, when you get to the final stage, you have to sort of negotiate, like barter a peace with the Wozes, which is a really cool mechanic. And so I imagine, this starts as, us going into, unwelcomed territory, chasing this foe. And then, yet again, Gondor is going to sort of spin it into an opportunity to sort of make another strong ally and sort of extend their influence and their friends list sort of even broader. But yeah, well, shall we go ahead and jump into Encounter Card Spotlight, get this thing rolling? I really like this quest, especially in Nightmare mode, so let's do it. First and foremost, we've got this Ancestral Clearing. So the cost to play each player card is increased by 1. Nice. And that doesn't matter if the clearing's in staging or active, as long as it's in play. And these things stack. I don't know how many copies of the clearing are in the deck. I didn't think to check that, but every single card is increased by 1. That's really going to shut down a whole lot of stuff. These are the kind of locations where if they come out early, like if you have a gift deck, if you're trying to do that, you're trying to get what would be like the one best fellowship, they'd be super liabilities, because anything that's going to rely on a lot of combos or a lot of free cards in the first round, this is just going to be pretty much a scoop. And then the travel cost is pretty easy. But while it's in play, you've got a problem, regardless, I think, of your archetype. Next is this Nightmare Stonewayne Valley. So while it's in the staging area, resources that are discarded or spent by the first player, so whether you discard them for prowl or try and actually pay for your cards, all those resources pile up on Stonewayne Valley, and it's going to get +1 threat for every resource on it. So this is again where having a lot of heroes and a lot of resources can become a liability. Very quickly, this threat could get quite large, double digits even, without too much trouble. And the last location I pulled out was Elanach, this 5-threat location, and you cannot travel there unless there is at least 1 resource in each hero's resource pool. So if any hero is out of resources, you cannot travel to this location, and you're stuck with that 5-threat there unless you have some kind of location control. And then we've got this Surge Leaves on Tree card, and this is each player must pay 1 resource for each attachment he controls, or discard all attachments he controls. So luckily for me, I think if you play Visionary on me,
what does that mean? Leaves on Tree.
Leaves on Tree.
What does this card mean?
I don't know. Leaves on Tree. I assume a lot of the card titles are from phrases or little snippets from the text. And I imagine this is probably somewhere in there where there's some note that when they're passing through the Druadan Forest, the Rohan, on their way to Gondor. That comes into play somehow. But I don't have an answer beyond maybe it's in the book. But yeah, this is the kind. Yeah, this is the kind of thing where if you're playing like a 3 Hunters deck or a Grey Wanderer deck with a lot of attachments, that is going to be a very painful card. And it means also strategically thinking ahead. Jeff's going to want to play Visionary on me like we typically do. But if that's the only attachment I have, which is usually the case, I just got to make sure I have one resource to protect Visionary. But Jeff, you're going to have Thorongil, a lot of stuff on Baragond. Fortunately, you'll have Steward making you some extra cash each turn, unless I shut down my Nightmare. I don't remember. No, yeah, you can still do that.
It's shut down by this one right here, Garden of Poisons.
Yeah, if there's any Garden of Poisons in play, that's going to shut down Steward and all that stuff. But yeah, that's one we got to watch out for. And this other interesting treachery, Stars in Sky. It's Prowl 2. And then each questing hero must pay a resource that was removed from the quest. So once you've got heroes without resources, you have to kind of be mindful of the fact that you might not be able to rely on them to help carry the willpower. And the remaining cards, I think, are pretty much all enemies. So this is a non-nightmare enemy, but he's very difficult. This Druid and Hunter. He's Archery X, which is the number of heroes in play with no resources in their resource pool. And this can very quickly become a very large number, especially because there's some other cards in the encounter deck that synergize or amplify archery values. Next is sort of the Nightmare Archer, the Druid and Stalker. He's a static archery 3. So he's going to add that, table-wide archery total pretty quickly. And then to optionally engage him, you have to spend 2 resources, which is pretty pricey. Here's kind of a hidden value of being Bonds of Friendship and having a ridiculously high threat. He engages at 43, so it probably won't be long before he would be engaging us on a normal engagement check, and we can sort of save those 2 resources. Because every resource is quite precious in this one. Next is the Druid and Warrior. So heroes with no resources cannot be declared as attackers or defenders against him, and he's 5 attack value. So we're going to want to really kind of probably just be throwing resources via Denethor to Baragond whenever we can, because it's going to be important that he's got them, at least for that. The next is this sort of like sleeper threat. The Druid and Drummer doesn't look very intimidating based on stats, but each and every woes in the staging area gets +2 threat. So it's very easy for her to reveal and end up being a 4 and 8 threat card effectively. So she can really spike your staging area threat and kind of stall you out. That's it for the encounter card spotlight. Jeff, do you want to take the very lean shadow effect spotlight this episode?
Yep. Stars in Sky. Discard all resources from the defending character's resource pool. Men in the Dark. Attacking enemy gets +1 for each hero the defending player controls with no resources. All right.
Yeah, so really all the shadow effects in this
Not
one
so
were
bad.
pretty straightforward. Not so bad. The losing the resources would be the bad one because that can shut down Baragond's ability to do other things. But yeah.
13 out of 26 for the Lamplight. We got a unwelcome discovery in there. After Caught in the Web, before Pelarger Ringleader. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's get into this forest and make some new allies.
Do you believe in undefeated Lords of Gondor after Nightmare, the Druadan Forest?
Yes, I do. Much more so than I would have after the standard mode Druadan Forest. But yeah, I am ready to go.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was kind of late there.
Yours is not looking great. I like Visionary, though.
Mine looks pretty good. I don't know what you're talking about.
Followed. I'm going to mulligan mine. I think this is actually a really good quest for something like Legacy of Numenor. There's not a lot of doomed or threat concerns. Once we get that Garden of Poisons out of there, good way to sort of supercharge this.
I'm going to mulligan
that's a really good mulligan. I had a great mulligan. I love my hand.
Okay.
Ooh, there's Visionary at least. Leyline will be good to get things rolling, maybe.
Not terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'll carry us through the day. Don't worry. All right. So quest setup. We have to. Well, I guess I will read it. You already did that, didn't you? Search the encounter deck for Drew, Bury Drew, and set him aside, and shuffle the encounter deck. And then reveal one card from the encounter deck per player and add it to the staging area. The Nightmare card itself is what sets up the Garden of Poisons to put the 2 threat and lock you out of resource game there. So we will shuffle up and we'll each reveal a card before we stage.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
We can choose. Wait, can we choose to do this before this? Or we have to do? We probably have to do both setups right now, right?
You would have to do each setup. I don't know if there's an official.
Okay. Well, we have to go to 5.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the setup has to be before when revealed. So. This one says heroes do not collect resources. Add resources to each hero's resource pool until each hero has 5. Search the encounter deck for 1 copy of Garden of Poisons added to staging. Shuffle the encounter deck. All right. And after stage 2B is revealed, each hero with fewer than 3 resources gains resources until it has 3. So then we shuffle up. We flip this. Did you read this?
I did not. Go ahead.
The Druadan Forest is a wild and dangerous place. It is said that Woses, reclusive forest dwellers, still reside among the trees. You wonder if your quarry has considered the dangers of this course. All right. 1 card for you.
All right. Setup card number 1. Prowl 1, Archery X. So right now Archery 0, but 2 more threat and a Prowl. I think Prowl is just either of us have to lose the resource, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want me to lose it or you want to lose it?
Yeah. Why don't I lose it? I'll lose it off of It looks like Ethereal will be a fine one to lose it from right now. I don't have a lot of little spirit cards right there. Yeah, I'll take the Prowl there. Okay. Your card.
All right. He's Archery 0.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's in there? Nice.
Yeah. A lot of threat, though. We're already up to 8 without even staging any cards. Big threat quest, this one.
Whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'd love to draw like a Legacy of Numenor here, I think.
You can't use it. You got to get rid of this card first.
Yeah, I know. It would be nice to have
it
ready to go. All right.
So we draw a card. Yep.
Envoy Pelagr. I want to hold off on playing her until we've got that Garden of Poisons out of there also. This is a quest where location control is really valuable. Unfortunately, it's the one sort of weakness potentially of Gondor. We'll be fine. All right, I'm going to start with interesting tactical decision here, Jeff. What do you think? I have 3 trap options. What do you think the best one is? I've got the Outmatched, I've got the Ranger Spikes, and I've got the Ambush. Ranger Spikes are so great because there's going to be a lot of threat out there. We want to make sure we can not raise our threat too much from failing the quest. At the same time, there's a ton of archery in this quest. Anybody that falls in the spikes is pretty much going to keep shooting us with poison darts.
You play your dude there, your soldier, and see if you can get a ranger?
I could. Yeah, I'm not in Valor, so I'm only going to draw 1. But, yeah, I can do that for you. That's an interesting decision, because then we can clear that location, which really helps. So I'll play the Soldier of Gondor, actually putting him into play permanently. I don't normally like to do that, but I might recursion him with a Knight here soon. I'll search my top 5. Hoping to see a Ranger. Well, I sort of got one.
Ooh, it's okay. I just want to know if I'd use Bearvor with Damrod. I can do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bearvor is a Ranger. Boy, that might be the way to go. Yeah. I mean, I could play Anborn, but then I'd be broke on Damrod, and that's probably a liability. So I think the best trap is going to be the Ambush, actually.
Okay.
What do you think? Ambush or Outmatch? We could potentially have 3 enemies out here this turn. Maybe Outmatch to make sense.
There's an enemy out there right now.
There's already an enemy out there for attack. I mean, all these enemies in this quest are.
There's only going to be 1 card.
You're going to Gildor's this turn? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to Gildor's.
Then why don't I play the Ambush? And that way, even if the 1 card's an enemy, we can put them down before they attack, I think. I'll throw the Ambush out there with Damrod. Ooh, I'm in a nice position with this deck where Ethereal doesn't really have to pay for the questers I use. That'll help me sort of preserve these 20 resources. Imrahil's 1 resource a turn is going to be pretty costly, though I'm going to try and use that a little more sparingly than I typically do. I think I'm just going to call it there. I'm just going to play the Soldier and then play the trap and call it good. I don't think
I'll
I'll pay
play
4 for one card in this quest.
I'll pay Visionary and Gildors. And then we can kill that Overgrown if you want.
Probably going to be worth it. I mean, that's 4 threat.
Okay.
We can quest first and see if we need to kill it or not this turn.
All right.
We might
that's a
not
good
need to,
idea.
in which case you could get the Bearivore cards that way.
1, 2, 3. I can quest for 5. Easy.
Yeah, right now there's 8 out there. You're sending 5, which is nice. I'm going to send 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to make use of the ambush, so I'm not going to send Immerhill, but I'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not going to play Anborn, so let's just get him back in the deck so I can have him a potential
I
attacker.
played Visionary on you, by the way.
Oh, Visionary. Well, in that case, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from me. That makes more sense. Your 5 sounded high to me, but I didn't bother to
1,
verify.
2, 6, 7, 8. So 8 plus 5, 13. All right.
13 to 8, only 1 card. We might be able to save Bearivore here for card draw, which would be great.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right, well.
You want to kill one?
You know, probably makes sense, but I think you getting Visionary out is also quite important. What do you think?
Steward, you mean?
Sorry,
no,
Steward. Yeah.
Let's kill one. Let's kill one.
All right, Damrod and Bearivore are going to go. We'll discard 1 Overgrown Trail. They're each going to use the action to put 3.
Hold on, time out. You're gonna Immerhill, right? Maybe you'll Immerhill a Ranger.
I'm probably not going to Immerhill because I can defeat this Woes without having to Immerhill, and I'm going to be pretty conservative this game with that ability.
So we each exhaust a Ranger to put 3 progress on Overgrown Trail. We're going to have to each pay a resource to travel to the Garden of Poisons.
Oh yeah, but we definitely want to get that out of there.
We got to get that out of there.
I'm gonna pay a resource off of Ethereal, I think.
Okay. And then I assume you're going to engage this archery guy, this Woes.
Yep, who I think is still archery 0, which is really quite
archery
nice.
0. Look him up with a shadow effect.
Amber goes back in my deck. He gets a shadow effect. Baragon, you want to block this guy?
I'll block it.
You're the man, Baragon. No shadow. That's great. And then I'm not going to use any other combat actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think anything's boosted. There's a lot of things that boost Woe's defense, but I don't think anything's in play right now that does. Just double check that.
Nope.
That Woes is defeated, driven back into the leaves. And that's it.
Right.
I did verify this. I know when we played our last quest, I had thought that if there were no enemies engaged, maybe I didn't have a combat action window. Not true. I do have a combat action window after 6-2.
Oh, you do?
You were right. Yeah, so I can enroll any turn if there's no allies.
We did 5 progress we didn't put on. It was 13 to 8, right?
Let's not forget that. That's pretty important. We do indeed.
The guy we just killed. We killed the Overgrown Trail, and it's 13 to 8. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
If we want a slow roll, I think we could have not cleared that Overgrown Trail, but oh well. I'm going up to 40 threat and valor. Pass this token to you.
Don't
get any resources. It's
just a card.
It's a hard habit to not get those resources. It's very automatic. Okay, that's actually a great quester via Ethereal. Once we get that Garden of Poisons out of here, that'll be nice.
All right.
Any plays from you?
Nope.
Yeah, it'd be expensive to go fish that steward out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't really help you. It's going to be blood dried too.
I don't need
well, here's the thing. When we go to stage 2B, which really could be this round if we wanted it to.
I don't think we wanted to.
I don't think we want to either. But when we go to 2B, you go up to 3. So at that point, it makes sense to, if you're at 3, to spend down to 0 because you gain 3 back. All right, I'm just going to play a Ranger Spikes for 1. Oh, wait, no, they'd go on the ambush person too, wouldn't they? Yeah, they're actually going to hold my traps. I don't want to spend any resources on anything else. Well, but the outmatch is going to be probably the ambushed person. There's no reason to outmatch the ambush person. So I think because ambush is still sitting up there, I'm not going to double trap anything. So I'll hold this round.
All right, I'm not playing anything either.
All right, let's quest and at least get this Poison Garden out of here. So we want to do 3 progress. There's 4 threat out there. So we want to send at least 7 plus 2 staged cards. We can Overgrown Trail that thing if we really need to.
I'll send
What
3.
if I sent with
5.
What if I sent with, and I'll send 4. Would be 9. Assuming we'll
4.
probably hit the Overgrown Trail, which would really put them at 0. 5. 0 plus 2 cards. You do 3, so we can stage 6 or less. Yeah, you know, I guess I'll throw this Veteran Musketeer out there right now.
All right.
Well, actually, no, I'm not. He's going to be very valuable when it comes time to convince these Wozes of things. Yeah, I'll just save for him. Hey, you know, I would send the Soldier of Gondor. I think that's the best number I can do. So 4, 5, 6. I like that number.
11
so I send 2 more. Yeah, 11 to 4, and we're probably going to Overgrown Trail.
First card is... Okay. I don't have to pay anything. 1 resource
for each attachment you control, or discard all resources. Oh, so I actually control 2 attachments. I control both the Trap and Visionary. I think I am going to go ahead and spend 2, though.
Okay.
My inclination here is to spend 2 on Letherial. I think I'm going to play on her being one of my heroes that's going to gain 3 in the next stage.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. She's going to go down to 1.
All right. Surge is
still enough for an emergency test of will or something, yeah. Okay, so that's 2 threat right there. And she gets ambushed.
Yep.
Or maybe the drums gave her away there. Call my card with Damrod. Ooh, Path of Need.
Path of Need. All right. 1 more card.
Yep. He's effectively 4 threat.
Okay, he has Prowl 1. I can lose 1. I'll lose 1.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right.
And then I think we probably need to hit this Overgrown Trail because that's going to leave it at 6 to 11, enough to clear the Garden of Poison. I'll progress.
All right, I'll hit it. Put 3 on.
Yep, and I'll use Damrod to put 3 more on. We'll use that action twice. That's 6 progress. That explores the trail. Drops them down to 6, which means we do 5 progress. That's going to be 3 to the Garden of Poisons, 2 to the quest. Oops, sorry. What were we at? 7, right?
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
All right. So you want to engage this guy?
Yeah, I'll engage the ambushed drummer.
Actually, no.
You have enough willpower? You have enough attack to kill her?
Look, she's 40 threat.
Yeah.
So she'll engage you. So you can engage this guy, and then she'll come to you.
Oh, I see. And then she'll come to me by an engagement check. Quite nice.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. We do have to deal with 0 archery, right? Still.
Yep.
Because I have no one that's got no resources. You have no one that's got no resources.
You gonna Emerhill?
Yeah, let me think. I'm gonna need.
If you get one of your beefcakes, you can take that guy out. Take that lady out.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I'm gonna Emerhill.
Okay.
Open to see an attack 4 here. Ooh, did not get it.
Hey, you get your money back.
Yeah, Grind of Poisons is gone, right? So that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna put that resource onto. I guess I'll put it back onto Damrod. I've actually got quite a lot of lore cards in my hand.
Okay.
All right, shuffle this up. She is temporary for what it's worth. All right. I think that I need to ambush the drummer anyways.
Yeah, ambush
only
the drummer.
because she's potentially going to put 4 threat out there next turn because she's affecting the staging area, right?
Yeah, and you don't want the shadow. Ambush the drummer.
And, yeah, so I'm going to discard the ambush effect on the drummer. I'll do Emerhill for 3, 4, 5. Envoy of Pelagr is enough to defeat the drummer. And that goes into discard. All right,
why don't you use Boromir and Emerhill?
Okay.
That way and sacrifice the envoy so I don't lose all my resources or whatever.
That's a good idea. That's a much safer idea. So Emerhill and Boromir will kill the drummer. And then the Envoy Pelagr is going to defend here in case this would rob the defender or something. Okay.
Nope, good.
And that's pretty nice because that's going to put her in the discard, and I can get her right back with a Knight of Belfalas and then make more money. That's a great ally to keep making money with.
All right.
Okay. That's a pretty good round, really.
Yeah.
Did you want to lower my threat to 39, please?
I didn't defend.
Oh, no, you didn't block me. Yeah, touche. That would be one reason not to. 41 threat. This would be a great turn to get Legacy of Numenor.
Yes.
Oh, I almost get
Okay.
resources again. Gosh, that is hard not to do.
Draw one.
All right, draw one as well. This is not Legacy of Numenor, but that's okay.
I'm going to draw 2 more with Barivore.
Okay.
Okay.
I think in this position,
I have 2 purple resources.
can you have 2 purple resources?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Do you have a steward or something? You just want to search
Yeah.
it?
No, I'm going to get it. Let me heed the dream.
Okay.
So I'm paying 1 green to heed the dream. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5. All right. Which of these do I want?
Let's see what we
Probably
got.
maybe the path.
I was going to say, Strider's Path is not a bad one for this quest. Silver Circlet might be good because we use our willpower to attack Wozes in the next stage. That said, I think Ethereal's still going to be questing, so maybe it's not that useful.
Yeah, I'm going to take the path, and then I'm going to grab Steward. You're paying 2, and I'm paying 1.
Yep, I'll spend 2 off of Boromir.
Okay. Yep. You're up.
Okay, that's
Thank you.
good. It's going to be good. Nice to have the Steward. Okay, now I am going to spend 1 from Damrod and 1 from Immerhill to play an Envoy of Peliger. Response a resource back onto Boromir. We definitely don't want him to go without. Fail to draw Visionary. And I think trap-wise, I don't think we need a Ranger Spikes. We're actually trying not to go too fast here. So I'm going to throw a free Outmatched into play via Damrod's ability. And then I'm going to hold the rest of my cards because I'm trying to keep these resources.
Okay. I am going to play Steward. Then I'm going to tap Steward. Then I think I'm going to put this... Well, no, don't put that down. Put Throngio down for sure.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 to put Throngio down. I am going to pay for this mail, and then that's where I'm going to stop. Stop right there.
All right. Looks good.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to pay for that mail. I'm going to spend 1, 2 to play for a Glay of Wine.
Okay.
Draw me a card. All right.
All right. Barivore is out of resources, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oops. Maybe I should spend
Maybe you should spend Denethor's and keep one on Barivore.
Yeah.
Because Denethor can go back up. Yeah.
All right, my bad.
I like that play better. No worries. All right. Questing, I guess. There's 0 threat in the staging, no active location. If we do 4 progress, we progress, which is probably fine. I think this quest is pretty easy for us. But maybe let's not try and progress quite yet. So we want to send...
Hold on. I could play Gandalf and kill this guy.
Ooh, I like that idea.
If we wanted to progress and just get all that money back.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna progress this round, let me play some things from my hand also, because we'd be able to get some money back.
All right, let's not progress. Let's just
quest
a little bit. Yeah. How much do you want to send? I send 3.
Yeah, I'll send 4. That would put us at 7.
I'm looking with the Throngio. I found poison darts.
Just got Surge, right? Just bury that. Yeah.
Yep.
No reason to just have a Surge card come out.
Of course, we're going in blind.
Right.
I'm sending 3.
You send 3.
You want to send 6?
Yeah, I'll send... Well, if I send 4, I feel like it's going to be too much. That's 7 out there. We're staging 2 cards, though. The odds... And we only need... Well, we do 4th threat out there to not progress.
I can save Hergon. There's no reason for me to send Hergon. It's fine.
Save Hergon. Why don't we send 4 to 0? That's a little risky.
Why don't you send 2 more, I guess?
Yeah, let me send the Soldier of Gondor.
That's still too much. 6 is too much.
Well, let's just send 6. 6 is a little safer than 7, because a lot of these cards are 3 threat. I mean, I guess if we progress, it's not the end of the world. We'll have missed out on snagging some free resources, but not by a lot.
All right. First card.
All right, first card. I mean, odds are we're not going to progress with just 6, but we'll see. Each woes enemy gains archery 1. X is equal to the archery total archery value of the highest archery woes enemy in play. Right now, that's a 0. Uh-oh. Luckily, this guy is archery.
He's archery
0.
1.
He'll be archery 1.
He's archery
right
2.
so.
He's archery 2
How's
right
he?
now.
How is he 2? Who's
My
got
Denethor
0?
has no money.
All right. Denethor is making him... Okay, so that's good. So it's actually a 2-threat location then.
Okay.
Right, so that means we're on pace to not
Hold on.
progress.
Yeah. Next one.
Yeah, next one is... There we go. So she's a 2-threat herself. That's perfect. So that means we only end up doing, 2 progress.
Okay, 2 progress.
All right,
We
we want progress.
travel to the Glade of Cleansing, right?
Yep. And then she's also going to have archery 1.
Yep.
Why don't I optionally engage her unless you can manage that?
No, you got
That'll
it.
trigger outmatched draw. That there. All right, let me get some shadow effects. 1, 2. And now we do need to suffer...
3 archery, right?
Yeah, he's a 1, 2, she's a 3. Yep, so 3 archery. I can take 1 really easily on this. That's Lords of Gondor.
I took 2 of it.
Oh, okay, so that's 3.
All
right, we've taken 3 archery. I've got a healer too I can play, which will help with some of this upcoming archery also.
I'll block this guy with Bear Gut.
Yep, block the drummer. Okay. She's got no shadow effect.
Blow your threat ready up.
Thank you, down to 40. Ready off of outmatched.
I'll block this guy.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're going to make him back next turn.
All right, take him out.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and Nimmerhill this round. Because Nimmerhill's going to try and make his money back next turn also.
You need a 2 attacker.
Yep. Nimmerhill's got all kinds of choices. I think I'll take
2 choices.
our alt art, Kalodar, Guardian of Athelion. Jeff says the math works out there. So then I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 to defeat the drummer.
Yep.
And then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from my 2 heroes to defeat the Druid and Hunter.
Yeah.
Board state pretty darn clear.
Okay.
And this Guardian of Athelion goes back in my deck into the combat phase.
Yep.
We go up to 41 threat. We ready up.
I'm at 40.
Turn 4. Now this is the turn where I think we definitely will progress.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, there's 5.
Yeah, we want to progress.
Here's the danger. If we empty everybody's resources out to 0 this turn to try and get as many plays as we can, I need to draw a card too. So my card for the round. And a Belfal, that's great. If we try and empty everybody out, we could potentially pull like an 8 archery woes, and then all of a sudden 9 archery, another one of these blades comes out, and we're looking at a ton of threat. Let's see.
Yep. No, I'm saying that would be bad.
That would be bad, yeah.
All right, I'm going to look at the top.
Okay. That gives us a...
That's another surge. You got a Lamprite though, right?
I could have a Lamprite, yeah. I could have a Lamprite and I could just say...
Yeah, I mean, better... Yeah, you play it with Lothriel, and then just...
Yeah.
Get him back.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Wait a minute.
Drums of the Wild Men.
Oh, my Lamprite... What did I quest with last turn? Well, I did not quest my Knight of Elf last. I meant to. Darn. Yes, so I need to quest. Well, that's right, because we don't want to go too high. I should have played with the Knight of Belfast last turn for questing and grabbed this Envoy back for more money. But I will grab her. Okay. Well.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to try and spend my people down to at least 1. I might spend some of them down to 0.
I might keep 1 at 0. I'm going to try to get like a Test a Will. Draw 2 cards.
Okay. Yeah, Test a Will would be great.
Okay. Draw another card. Okay. I can heed the dream for a Test of Will.
Might be worth a shot, I guess. Who would
Yeah,
play
I
the
think.
Test of Will? You don't have any resources to play Test of Will with, though. Is it all that
Oh,
hard
I
to grab
could
it?
pass one to Beargond.
That's true. Yeah. You could pass a Baragon. Right.
All right, let's try this.
All right.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, we can cancel that card.
I like it.
All right, I'll pass one to Baragon then.
Yeah.
And then, do we want to just spend everything, or maybe not spend everything?
We're going to just cancel this card, so we're really only staging one card this round. Either it would be a very high, it would potentially be a very high archery woes, or it would be a location that's threat could equal a high archery value. It's not going to be both. So I say spend out. Let's try and maximize our board state before we gain these 3 resources on everyone.
The next quest stage says archery must be applied to allies, so maybe we should get that healer out.
Yeah. I was planning on getting the trap and the healer out with my lower resources.
All right. I'm thinking. Yeah, I can't play Gandalf, so I'm good.
Okay, you're all set. I'm not going to be able to get this bet out like I wanted. Kind of botched that a little bit by not grabbing the envoy. I'll do 1/2 lore to play a Warden of Healing. I'll do 1 lore, play a Ranger Spikes. Good round for Ranger Spikes too, I suspect. I think I'm just going to spend off a Ethereal and play the lamp right now.
Okay.
And then just use a Knight of Belfast there. Can't really do anything with my other amounts of resources. So I will hold there.
All right, I'm sending 3.
Yeah, I'm going to send 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the enter play response to the Knight of Belfast off Ethereal is going to be to grab the Envoy. What if I sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? What's that starting to look like?
And to 0.
We need some more than that, though.
We need to do 5. There's only going to be 1 card, though, and Ranger Spikes.
Let me send another 2.
Okay. Did you send?
Yeah,
Lords of Gondor.
Do it.
All right, first card is this one. Drums of the Wild Men. Baragon says no way.
Yeah, so we tested will the win revealed effect, so it won't surge or anything like that.
All right, you're up.
Okay, last card of the round is Prowl 2. Each questing hero must pay 1 resource or is removed from the quest. Oh no, I forgot about that card.
I only have 1 questing hero, and I can pay both of the Prowls.
I will lose Ethereal. She was 4 of our total. That might actually kick us. Well, but we didn't stage any threat. We might be okay. Ethereal's going to be out of the quest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which will still be exactly, well, we actually still progress with 1.
Can you pay 1 of the Prowl?
Yeah, let me pay the Prowls too, right? Let me just pay the Prowl. Because I could do, let me do 1, 2, because I'm going to get all those resources back anyways.
Okay.
Because I'm get below 3 or whatever, so yeah.
I'm going to play this, so do we quest successfully?
We do quest successfully.
Oh, I got to pay 1. Yep.
Right. So yeah, each questing hero also has to pay a resource. So we do 8 progress. So we're going to clear the Glade of Cleansing and put 3 on the main quest, which would be successfully completed there. It only needed 11.
Nice.
We did 12.
Hold on, I'm going to play my Ramos guy first.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So we're going to an untimely end. As you move deeper into the forest, the wilderness quickly swallows all trace of civilization. Pushing through a dense patch of undergrowth, you come upon a dark and tangled grove. The scent of death strikes you. In the grove, the fleeting traders lie slain, pierced by poisoned arrows. As you search the pain-racked corpses for the body of their leader, the ominous echo of drums begins to sound among the trees. You desperately begin to retrace your steps from the woods, lest the fate of the traders become your own. Archery damage must be assigned to allies if able.
These roses have already done us a great favor.
I know.
Taking care of our threat here.
They took care of business.
Knight of Belfast goes back into the deck. There's the nightmare effect of 3B. We all gain 3 until we have 3 resources.
Yep.
So 1. I think we did that pretty well. I'm effectively going to gain 6, 7, 8, 9. I effectively gain 9 resources from that, given that we were able to spend down pretty well.
I gained 10.
Super.
All right.
Combat stage. I'm going to heal. I'm going to Warden of Healing. I'll heal the Soldier of Gondor and Gleowine.
Yay!
Start prepping for some of this archery damage.
Yep.
I believe that's the end of the round. I'll go up. I'm not going to Immerhill. So I'll go up to 42 and ready up.
41.
Draw a card. We can quest out of this stage this round. That'd be great, I think.
Do we want to? I guess. I don't know.
I think so. I mean, there's no reason to. Well, I guess we can keep building our board state a little bit. I mean, our resources are just going to dwindle. We're not getting any more.
Let's just get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just need 5 defense. I can get that. I got a shield here.
Yeah, super. I'm not gonna pay for anything here. I don't think. Well, this vet would be really useful, but I don't want to jeopardize having no resources on Boromir.
All right.
Well, you know what? This vet would be great. I'll play it next turn. Yeah, no plays for me. I'm not going to double up on the traps because we already have the spikes out there.
Okay. I can pass your resource if you want to play your vet.
It might not be a bad idea to have these more.
Or I could play Faramir.
Why don't you play Faramir? That's gonna be much more valuable.
He can take a few archery. All right, play the Harbrick of Mail. Go ahead and draw 3. Play me a merry song. All right, cool. I'm definitely going to drop this magic ring.
Yeah, that's great for more money.
To Denethor. Raise my threat before I can't gain resources. Go ahead, look at the top card.
Yeah, what do you see?
It is this guy. Proud 2.
He's fine. You know what? He's an excellent one to fall on the spikes.
He's perfect.
I think he's about the only. He's the only woes. Yeah. The only woes who's not going to shoot us perpetually or boost the threat of the staging area by a ton.
Okay.
That was just very lucky.
Then I'll go ahead and play Guildors, right? So then we just get Drewberry Drew this turn.
Yeah, wow, that'd be great.
Yeah. I'm gonna play 1 from there instead of there, so I can get money back. All right, good.
Yeah, wow, this is great. Okay, boy, it's an easy round. So we just need to quest with 17, and then when does Drewberry Drew enter this? You don't know until you put him in there.
Stage 3.
Is it on 3A? You put him in? Where's 3A?
3A.
He adds an A. Okay, yep. So he's just gonna pop in all by himself. That's ideal.
Perfect.
All right, let's get out of here. So questing. 3? Yeah, I'll send 4. 5, 6, 7.
I can send
8,
4.
9, 10. 11, 12.
Hold on, you're sending too much. You remembering Faramir? Remember Faramir.
Oh, remembering Faramir. Okay. So how much do I need to send? You've sent 4, so I need to send 13. Remembering Faramir.
Yep.
That's going to be 4.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's do that. That'll be my 14 contribution. Envoy of Pelliger is going to put a resource onto Boromir, unless anybody's broke over there. It doesn't really matter this turn, does it?
I don't know if it's broke. It's okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw one on Boromir so I can play this vet next turn.
Okay.
I'll do that via Ethereal so I don't actually spend any money on her. Okay. And then
18-0.
Wait, you know what? Let's do this big brain play here. I'm going to. You don't have any shadow cancellation, do you, Baragond?
No.
So let me do this. Let me send the Warden in the place of the Envoy. I'm going to use the Envoy to chump block Drewberry Drew to protect Baragond from that shadow effect. And because then once she discards, I can just cycle her again with the Knight of Belfalas and keep making free money. I think it's kind of nice in this quest.
So 18 still?
I'll do that. Yep, so I said the same total. Yeah, same total.
All right, so then the Druid and Warrior falls in the trap. We have to do Prowl 2.
Hold on, that draws me a card.
Okay,
Prowl 2. I'm going to lose it. shoot. Why don't
I lost one.
take some of... I'll lose one on a damn rod.
Okay.
Okay. He falls in the trap.
Uh,
I draw a card, and he will do nothing the rest of the game, which is just great. He's really
Okay.
lost over there. We've hit our tracks well with Damrod's expertise. That's exactly what we need. 17, 18 progress after you, Faramir. Go to stage 3.
Yeah.
Drew Bury Drew. And it's awesome. I love this nightmare art on him. He's added to the staging area.
You sense that the edge of the forest must be near at hand, but Woz, our master huntsman, and a band of them block your path. Your situation seems hopeless. It does not. There are simply too many of them. As they begin their attack... Yeah, there's one in a trap and there's one not in a trap. There's too many. As they begin their attack, you realize your only hope of survival is to convince the Pukal Men that you are not their enemy. I thought they were Wozes. Who are the Pukal Men? When revealed, add Drewberry Drew to the staging area. I'm confused. Siege. Characters use their shields instead of their sons when questing. All right. Characters use their willpower when attacking enemies. If an enemy would be damaged this way, place progress token on it instead of damage tokens. When an enemy has progress equal to its hit points, add it to the victory display and place those progress tokens on this quest. If the players defeat the stage, they win the game. All right.
I'll engage Drewberry Drew.
Oh my gosh, I forgot he takes only 1 damage each round.
Yeah, he'll slow us down a little bit, but I think the siege is going to take us a couple rounds to get through anyways, so it's not going to... Oh, wait. This Envoy goes back into my deck, courtesy Letheriel's ability. And then I am going to block with this Envoy of Pelagar.
Okay.
No
Poison
shadow
darts.
effects. She'll be temporarily defeated.
We're
She
trying
runs
to
back.
talk to him with our Envoy, and he's like, take these poison darts.
Yeah, he's like, these will serve your efforts against these treacherous traitors amongst your
No, what are you
well.
talking? He killed her, man. He killed her.
No, he didn't. He gave them to her. He's like, here, these will help you, and she's taking them back
Okay.
to. She's taking them back to Pelagar.
All right,
That's why she
all right.
left. She's gonna come back with her speedy delivery.
She's
when
like,
Knight of
I heard
Buffalo
about
asks
what
her.
I heard about what you did to Dogador and Moria and Mirkwood. So
Is
here,
no corner of Middle Earth safe?
he pushed his man into a pit, and he's handing us darts.
He did.
All right,
He's like, that guy wanted to destroy you. He's been dealt with. He's thinking about it. He's gonna change his
he's
mind.
punished.
He's in the thinking. He's in the thinking spot. All right.
Do you
so I
have
need
5
to
willpower?
I have 5 willpower. Yes, I do. Courtesy visionary. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have Damrod and Imrahil start the conversation.
Yeah.
Ethereal's gonna finish it though.
Oh, geez, no, you're not talking. You're killing. You're not talking. You're killing. It's progress.
Oh yeah. I mean, I knew we're convincing him. I used the wrong token. All right. So he is 1/3 of the way convinced that we could be a great friend to the noble Pukelman. All right. I think that's the end of the round. I'm not going to Imrahil. I'm going to save as many resources as we can here. Going up to round 6. 43 threat, readying up. No resource gains. Draw a card.
Draw a card. Cool.
Make sure I
Song of
shuffle that
Wisdom.
last envoy in. Oh, Anborn. What are you going to do? All right.
Steward. I'm gonna look at the top card.
Yeah. I think there we just probably all take the blanket damage, I believe.
Yeah,
I believe
take
this is one of those
damage.
ones where it is a genuine choice. Sometimes cards are worded where you have to do the first thing, and if you can't, you do the second thing. I think this is a choice. Each hero must pay
Okay.
1 resource or take 1 damage.
I'm drawing
I don't know.
cards.
That might actually force us all to lose a resource. I don't know if you can do the second one there, and if you're capable of doing the first one.
I can just cancel it if you want me to.
Yeah, cancel that card. I don't want an asterisk, and I don't want to try and dig through the answers. So some things are genuine choices. Some things are you must A or then B. I think
Well,
it's not as
gotta
clear as
be a
it could be.
choice.
Well, it doesn't say each hero must choose side to pay 1 resource. It says each hero must
Oh.
pay 1 resource or take 1 damage. If no hero takes damage from this effect, it gains surge. So I think it's just meant to sort of rob your resources down, and then surge on. So I don't think that's a genuine choice. And again, the syntax of the choice and the non-choice is not as clear as it probably could be, but I'm pretty sure that that's right. But we'll just test it. Well, that's great. Okay, your planning phases first, huh? What do you got for
Yeah, I'm gonna
us?
play my lamprey.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. Super. I am going to, bearing in mind that we are sieging, and I need to at least save 5 to talk to this guy.
You know what? This is all messed up. Technically,
Why?
we won. We could have
How do
won.
you figure?
Because
How?
this says each Druid cannot take more than 1 damage each round, but we're putting progress instead of damage.
But I think it's still the same.
I know. Okay, well let's keep going. All right, let's get out of here. We have to put progress on this thing. Oh, it's a siege.
It's a siege,
Dang.
right? Yeah. So like, I was gonna hold Letherial back to talk to Drewberry Drew just to max out like that, but I think I'm actually gonna send her because she's gonna siege with this Defender of Carangros, which is a solid move.
Yeah,
there.
I got a Ramus, and I can siege with Baragon, so it's fine. Actually, I can use Magic Ring to ready my Denethor. He can siege pretty good.
Oh, nice. Love it, love it, love it. I think
I can send 9 easy.
an ambush probably won't hurt, right?
10. I can send 10. No, ambush is good.
Throw an ambush up there. I just need to make sure that minimally I'm saving 5 willpower to talk to Drewberry Drew. 1, 2. I think my allies can do that amongst themselves. So I'm going to send Letherial for 1. This Defender Carangros for 4 more. That's 5 for the siege. Let's do 6, 7. How about I send 9? What are you sending?
I sent 10.
19.
1 card to 19. Sounds good to me.
That's pretty good. I mean, we can't get out of this phase this turn anyways, or this stage this turn anyways. We still have to do 2 rounds with Drewberry Drew.
Men in the dark.
Yep.
Take a test of
Test
will
of
there.
will.
All right. Next card.
Next card, last card. Ooh, archery 3.
A
And the
stalker.
option
Oh,
is
he's in the
3.
ambush.
Unfortunately for him, we don't have to optionally engage him. I will draw a card.
Yeah, you do have to pay that though, because I don't want him.
Oh, are you 43 also? Ah, darn it.
Yeah.
I have to pay to protect you. What is this, extortion? All right. So he is 4 threat, so we're going to do 15 progress. That sounds pretty good to me. So we're almost there. Oh, actually, we're just there if we just defeat Drewberry Drew. All right. My Defender Carangros is going to shuffle back into my deck. I gotta pay 2 resources to take this fella, huh? Alright, I will do that though. Let me make sure this is right. Okay. So I'll take this person. We are gonna ambush him with some kind and convincing words.
Man, I don't know.
What don't you know?
You
gotta
gotta
spend
do
2
6.
resources. Let's do this. 1, 2.
You're gonna have to get a big guy.
2, 3. I would need to get a 2 willpower person with him.
1, 2, 3.
It's gonna be super easy.
You gotta get a 3 attacker for this guy. Oh wait, we gotta talk to him all?
We're talking to him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I reckon just like murder one of them and talk to the rest. Like, here's an example.
All right.
No, these are our friends. They took out our enemies.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna Imrahil?
Yeah. So all Imrahil's got to do is find somebody with printed 1 willpower or higher. I like his odds. All right, Imrahil now, top 5. Perfect envoy of Peligor. She's the best. She's the best. Lucky. I've been recursioning them back in the deck, Letherialing them back in the deck, getting them from the discard. Right.
No! You messed
what?
up. He's got +1 defense.
Why does he have +1 defense?
Drewberry Drew.
Oh, damn.
All right.
Oh,
So
I don't think
anyways.
I had any other choices anyways, did I? I don't know.
No, you
I'll put a resource
Archery
on
3?
to, yeah. It's gotta be taken by, oh no, this can go anywhere. It doesn't have to be allies, does it?
Why not? Oh yeah.
Put it back on Imrahil.
We messed up. We should have done that first.
Archery 3, yeah, that comes in first.
I took 2 archery.
Okay, so we need 6 to ambush the Druid and Stalker. We don't have it. There's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. We won't be able to Drewberry Drew.
Just block with that envoy. It's fine. I'm gonna block Drew.
Right.
Baragon blocks Drewberry Drew. 5 versus 5.
See what we got.
Right. Lower your threat.
There. Thank you. And then
Sacrifice
I guess the
somebody.
envoy will just block the Druid and Stalker. No shadow effect. She'll be defeated. He gave her some more poison arrows. She's running those also back to the ship. Take them to Loggear. All right. To convince Drewberry Drew, I need 5 willpower.
Hey,
Here's 1, 2,
didn't
3.
you take an archery? He has 3 archery, right?
Oh, I thought you took 3. You only took 2?
Yeah, I took 2.
I will archer my Soldier Gondor.
Okay. All right, so you're talking to Drewberry Drew, right?
Talk to Drewberry Drew, put the progress onto him.
Heal?
And then I guess I'll just heal. Let's do Denethor and Hergon, I guess.
Cool.
That looks pretty good. I don't have any temporary allies that are still left on the board, so that's the end of my phase. Get these shadow effects out of here. All we need to do is survive questing and talk to Drewberry Drew, and I believe we have won.
Yeah.
43 threat over here. Gain no resources, draw a card. Oh, Gandalf.
All right.
I think for plays, a whole lot of sieging power this turn. I don't really need a whole lot of sieging power. Might be wild, but I don't think I have any plays. I don't think these were playing the Gandalf really. Yeah, no plays for me, I guess. Just kind of hold the resources as an insulation here.
What about this thief? We like him. We don't like him.
The thief. What's he gonna do? He surges, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Not crazy about him surging. I mean, I know we have a lamprite, but why not just bury him?
Okay. I am going to play Gandalf, I guess.
Okay.
I could just blow that guy up.
Okay. So defeat him with Gandalf.
No.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go down threat.
Okay.
All right. Play it a Gandalf. Went down threat. I'll quest for 8.
That's good. I'm gonna quest for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why are you questing for so much?
It's
8 versus 0. I mean, why are you questing at all?
Okay, good point. I guess I won't quest.
Don't quest.
All right, I won't quest. Who's questing on your side? If they get hit by a
Gandalf
1...
and Rammus.
Oh, great. So there's no way they're going to get sent home by that 1 treachery.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, let's let Gandalf and the Definitive Rammus do it.
All right. First card.
First card.
Blade of Cleansing. Each enemy gets...
So that's a 4 threat location right now.
X is equal to the total archery in the value. I don't know. This doesn't... Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, so this guy that's a 3 is now a 4, and that's going to be the highest on the board, which becomes the threat value of the Glade of Cleansing.
All right. Next card. Surge and Prowl 1.
I'll take the Prowl 1 for you. No worries there.
All right. I'm going to say Treachery.
You're saying Treachery? Should I just say enemy and let's get out of here?
Yeah, let's get
out
of
here.
here.
I'll discard the Lamprite and say enemy. Watch it be a location.
Light them up! Oh, no.
Oh, man. We missed. 0 for 2.
Characters cannot be healed.
That's fine.
That's a bad one.
And just on travel, too, because it makes roses +2. All right, so how much threats out there? 3, 4, 5. 9 threat out there. Our threats are going to go up 1 for failing to quest.
Yep.
But you're Gandalf. I'm up to 44. No big worry.
Okay.
Traveling. I mean, this should be the last round, but let's go ahead and just travel to the Glade of Cleansing anyways, right?
Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 archery, I think.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7 archery. 7 archery.
The Dude and Thief's gonna get some too. Yeah. 7 archery. Can go anywhere.
I'll take the Thief. All right.
Okay, I'll take 3 onto Boromir. We're going aim and 10 here.
2, 3,
4, 5. I'll take all 7 archery.
Okay.
We're already in an epic stand. They're shooting us with negotiation darts. It's a common negotiation tactic.
What's that? Aggressive negotiations?
Aggressive negotiations, yes, that's right. And this is where the fun begins. Well, that's a backwards deal. I'll fix it for you.
Oh, well, keep your people in order.
Super relevant. All right, we took the archery. I am going to Imrahil an ally here. 5. I will take this Knight of the White Tower as a temporary. He's a great discussant. 3 willpower and all. All right. I would need 6 to ambush the Stalker, but let's do your attack first.
Well, we can't.
Oh, my player 1? Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. 6 to ambush the Stalker. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 2 Knights of the Swan are going to convince him with his Drew bonus. So put 3 more progress on the quest.
Oh, we put more progress on the quest?
Yeah, every woes you negotiate to the progress you have on them goes to the quest, which is super cool.
They go to the victory
Love
display
that little
too.
thing. Yeah, they do. Yeah, which is awesome too.
All right, Baragon versus
so
this
thematic,
guy.
So thematic. Yeah. Baragon versus this guy.
No!
This is Druid himself.
He took my Heartbreak of Mail.
No, you just a negotiation thing. You're like, thank you for the poison darts. We shall wield them against Gondor's enemies. Here's a Heartbreak of Mail to protect you.
Yeah, but he also slapped me.
Well, you cut yourself taking it off. It was like a paper cut. All right.
Faramir
One more
this
defense,
guy.
and this quest is in the books. Yep.
I think I lost Faramir. I think Denethor just negotiated his son away.
You can have my youngest son, my second-born.
1, 2, 3. I give you Denethor. Yeah, he's a 5, right? Taking his +1 for each year the defending player controls with no resources. Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow you have
money, I was like, here, take him.
Yes, the more generous interpretation would be that Faramir is going to stay in the Druadan Forest for a while, using his Aphelion skills to be like an ambassador.
This deal keeps getting worse all the time. All right.
Denethor's like, pray I do not alter it any further.
All right, let's finish.
All right, and then as promised, the Swan Princess is going to talk to Drew along with this Warden of Healing in a very non-threatening, very rational discussion, and be the final point of progress. And the Woses and the Men of Anorian have come together to unite against the forces of Shadow. Such a fun quest. Love all the little thematic nuances to it.
That was, I don't know.
I mean, it's very easy. But I mean, Bonds of Friendship is, we have some powerful decks. There's going to be some quest where you get through them. I mean, also, the Envoys of Peligor and Steward of Gondor, I mean, those are good sort of counters to this quest.
But look at this Lamprite, man. That's terrible numbers.
We destroyed your Lamprite numbers, I know. Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay. We just got to go 2 for 2 next time.
Yeah, we're still guessing worst case scenario. I'll do it every time, even if we're at 10% success.
Dude, this guy we talked to here, this Druid Stalker.
Yeah.
I think he might be my Athelion Archer. Look at that guy.
Oh, yes, that should absolutely be the alt-art for the Athelion Archer. He's coming with us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, his art is so good.
Dewberry Drew could be an envoy.
Pellegrini good. I'm going to Photoshop some of those poison arrows in his hand. That's what he's selling.
Thanks for watching, everybody. That was just a nice little walk through the park.
Yeah. We will see you next time for what is going to be a very tense and traumatic burning, blazing field of poor villagers that we are trying to save as quickly as possible.
Our enemies were already dead. We negotiated Faramir away. It was a win-win.
Yeah. It was a win-win for Denethor.
Baragon traded his Heartbreak of Mail for some darts. And now it's time to go to Amon Din.
Yeah, so it won't be quite so upbeat or quite so easy.
This is one of the
very hard one.
16 hardest quests in the game, so.
Yeah. I would say this. So for those excited, thinking, boy, this series is getting boring, look what they're doing. As Jeff said, Amon Din in Nightmare, it's a very easy quest in Standard. Arguably one of the biggest increases in difficulty in Nightmare mode. I mean, Passage through Mirkwood's up there too. This quest gets really hard. That's a very losable quest. Yeah.
There's a win revealed, lose the game surge card. I remember that.
Yeah, those are fun. Assault on Osgiliath is challenging, but super thematic. Shouldn't be too hard. Nightmare Blood of Gondor, I would say, is easily in the top 5 hardest quests in the entire game, in my opinion. That quest is ridiculous. When we were first dabbling in Bonds of Friendship decks and playing Gondor, like back when I was still using hero or lore hero Faramir and stuff, this was the quest that sort of derailed us entirely and kind of took us to the drawing boards to
we
get close to the
thought
decks we have today. Yeah.
we kind of thought like, okay, we're just done with this run.
Yeah.
We were just like, these quests can't beat this.
No, we're like, oh my gosh, Gondor doesn't have what it takes to do the Nightmare Gauntlet. Blood of Gondor is hard. That's probably very likely going to be our first loss.
I'm not sure that Morgul Vale isn't harder.
No, that's the thing. Morgul Vale is super hard too. Yeah. So I would say the tail end of this cycle has 3 of, I think.
I don't know why this one didn't stop us for a while. This one's insane.
Yeah, so when we got through that one, it was kind of like by the skin of our teeth. We just lucked out. I mean, one more round and we would have lost because we had something like 14 burned villagers and 15 would have meant we didn't win or something like that. I mean, it was by 1. It was super narrow. I mean, the decks we have now, I think, that we have settled on are better than the ones we took through there the first time. But I am nervous about that quest. I'm nervous about Blood of Gondor, nervous about Morgul Vale. These are 3 super hard quests, and it's going to be a fun little run through this next part of the gauntlet.
The guy, Lord Alacron, one of my favorite objective ally heroes.
One of the best.
Objective allies.
Cool.
So cool, yeah. All right. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Take care. See you then.
Bye.
Remember today, little brother. Today